Hello, collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome into part 2 of shadow work for this week. So, we're going to take a look at our threads as usual, as we do in part 2, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. After we pull our threads, I actually want to get you guys hidden strengths and abilities that you can use while you are dealing with trying to find closure, trying to heal and deal with these soul lessons. So, I'm actually going to get you some advice and some wisdom, the most important advice and wisdom that you can use in order to help you dealing with these things that you are working through at this time. I will also get you messages from the higher self. I will also get you wisdom for shadow, and then also your angel number at the end, you guys. Okay. All right, you guys, let's tap in. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. You guys are absolutely incredible. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you for allowing me to address a topic with you guys that I know is not the most popular, but I feel like it is the most needed, even if nobody talks about it. Somebody has to talk about it though, right? Because I feel like if maybe somebody has a little bit more direction than I had, maybe you'll be able to get through something that you're dealing with in life a little bit easier, with a little bit more wisdom, a little bit more knowledge, maybe save yourself a heartbreak or two, right? So I'm okay with being that person. Welcome in all the new subscribers and followers. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you found the channel. Thank you for joining the Soul Tribe. Welcome in. I do pray that the messages are useful for you as well. Thank you for joining us. I'm so happy to have you. I welcome any and everyone into this channel without judgment and with so much love, because I understand that we have all gone through things and are all going through things in our life, and none of us are perfect. But for those of us who choose to try to heal and work through those traumas to try to become better versions of ourselves, I'm so glad to be able to help in any way that I can. All right, you guys. So let's see, what are the most important soul lessons, healing situations regarding closure that is important for you guys this week. So choose with love. Very good first message. Love is the most powerful force. Love is the highest vibration. It is part of my motto. It is my hashtag. It is what I believe. I believe having faith and love can heal us all. You, me, all of us. So, yes, love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear, and your life will transform. A lot of people are afraid to be vulnerable, to open up to love, because they are afraid of the pain that could be produced by the person they try to love or that says love them, that may end up hurting them. So people are afraid of choosing love, but not realizing that it's never love that is bringing you the pain and the sorrow. It is the individual who may not know how to love properly, who may not know how to love themselves, so they definitely cannot love you. But love is always a safe choice, especially when we talk about self-love, right? Self-love is the most important love, because you have to take care of the most important thing in your life, which is you first. So yes, choose love over fear. Do not let fear keep you from what you truly want and desire. And in the first shadow work message, if you have not seen it, I was talking to a collective who has a lot of hidden desires, but they are feeling stuck at this time. But true love is one of the things that they truly desire, that they have hidden because they may be stuck in a situation where they cannot get out of. Go check out that message. It may resonate for you. But yes, love is always a safe choice. And it is very important that you understand that you create your own karma with the choices that you make. So every time you choose an action towards another person with bad intention, you are creating karmic debt that will have to ultimately be repaid. So understand that your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. Everybody has a choice of the type of debt they want to repay or the reward they want to receive in the future. So choose wisely is the advice here. I think that sums it up pretty good. Rebuild imbalanced relations. Yeah. If the scales are tipped, it's time to restore balance, step forward, and create harmony in your relationship. So if anybody has a situation where they have intentionally hurt another person, taken from another person, whether that is stolen from them energetically, stolen their time, their love, their efforts, and the scales are not in balance, it is time to rebuild and balance out those scales. It is time to resolve those situations quickly. So some of you guys may have situations with people who used to be in your life, maybe not at this time, or even if they are in your life still, because maybe it's family, friends, or people you see every day, coworkers. The scales need to be balanced out. That means that there is something that was done that was definitely done with bad intention. So the scales are not in balance, and it is time to restore the balance. It is time to step up to the challenge, step up to the plate, and create harmony in those relationships, especially if you were the person that created the imbalance. Now, if you are not the person who created the imbalance and you are the person who was the victim of the action, then it's possible that very, very soon someone is going to be coming back in order to try to create a balance with you. Use your discernment, okay? But you will know if the person has good intentions or not with the lessons that you've learned, that you are currently learning. But again, this is about shadow work. So this is usually about someone who needs to take an action to fix something, to work on something. They'll flip it where it goes. Accept imperfection. Yes. It is not okay to expect perfection from others, but not be perfect, because number one, perfection is an illusion. So automatically you are setting everyone up to fail. You are also creating this idea of perfection from an illusion. So you are also failing in not understanding that the authentic self is the perfection in its imperfection. Perfection doesn't exist. Embrace your flaws and those of others. They are the key to growing and to growth. Yeah. Do not place unrealistic expectations onto others, especially if they're ones that you're not even able to fulfill. Align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll face. Flow with purpose, not pressure. So the more that you choose to act based on purpose, not based on you trying to people please or trying to make others happy, and being out of alignment because you are doing things that you know that you really don't want to do, that your heart really doesn't desire. The more that you do that, it means that you are resisting true flow. You are not in alignment. So align with your higher path by following your soul's truth, being less resistance to that path. Flow with purpose and not because of pressure. And pressure meaning pressure from others or even pressure from yourself. Let go of what could have been. A lot of people live in the past. A lot of people have a hard time of letting go of the past. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to the now. Yes, my left ear is ringing. Yeah, these are very difficult emotions and things for people to accept. Because people live in the past, they usually harbor resentment. Again, check out the first shadow work message if you missed it. Resentment was the first card that came out. Resentment, it builds over time and it turns into something very ugly. It can turn into anger and a want to get revenge and act out of shadow, which can cause many more obstacles in life for an individual because they were not able to forgive not only the other person just in order to be free, but forgive themselves. So there is still feelings of guilt, shame, this weight on the shoulders. But you have to be able to let go in order to heal, in order to find closure. Release the almost and return to the now. Live in the present. Living in the past keeps you stuck in the past, keeps you afraid of the future, keeps you afraid of the unknown, keeps you afraid of taking risks and being the fool and leaping forward to the future. It keeps you from what you truly desire deep down. Heal parent-child karma. Healing the bond with your parents frees you from the past. It's time to release old wounds and move forward. A lot of people have trauma that they have not healed from regarding their parents. And it's generally because having to confront your parents about trauma from your childhood is a very difficult thing. I'm not going to downplay that. It is challenging because everybody's parents are very different. Some people's parents are very controlling. They are not nurturing in nature, even if this is a mother figure. There are a lot of mother figures who act more out of masculine energy, who are very controlling and manipulative. And especially when we're talking about men and their mothers, mother wounds create very difficult upbringings, very difficult relationships with that male as they grow. They do not understand how to nurture, how to bond with a woman properly, how to express themselves emotionally because they were not allowed to be emotional, especially with a mother who was emotionless. It creates this resentment. Please check out that first shadow work message. It creates this resentment that is held deep down, that is hidden, and it builds up over time. It creates this person who is not able to be their authentic self, express themselves emotionally like they would like, live in their truth, whether that is emotionally, sexually, in any way, shape, or form. They are not their true self and they hide it and they resent their parent because they have not healed this wound, this trauma from childhood. It is time for people to start to heal their trauma with their parents if they are able, if you are still even in communication with them. If you are not, maybe seek counsel, seek professional help in order to talk about and address those things that have happened to you from such a young age that was not your fault, but maybe you were made to feel guilty about. Maybe you are a person or collective who have been constantly manipulated, and this trauma has been held over you for so long that it feels normal. So anything outside of this feels not normal, and it feels foreign, and so it cannot be love if it is not what you're used to, which is really neglect, manipulation, control, which is not love. It is time to heal whatever this wound is, so that you can start to truly grow from the shadow. That seed that's been planted, that's been wanting to sprout for so long, it's time to allow it to be watered so it can come up from the depths finally. No matter what your age is, there is always time, if there is breath in your body, to try to resolve trauma, release it from you so that you can propel forward in your life, so that you do not stay stuck. Yes. So that you can break free from the emotional dependence that you feel with them. That trauma from so long ago, from a child, makes you feel emotionally dependent, and it makes you feel as if you cannot trust your own choices, your own emotions, because they made you feel that they were not valid when you tried to express them. So now you suppress them, and now you don't know what to believe, because the only person or people that you've ever listened to have controlled you for so long. It's time to release and break free from that emotional dependence. People are mirrors. It's time to see the karmic reflection. It's time to accept the mirror that is being put in your face, that are creating you feelings of being triggered. It means that these are things within you that you need to grow and learn from. Yes, they may make you angry to look at, but it is an opportunity to heal. It is an opportunity to find closure. It is an opportunity for a soul lesson. So let me give you your strengths and abilities in order to deal with these lessons, this healing, this closure that is needed. What are the most important strengths and abilities the collective will need to handle and heal? Yeah, when we talk about triggers, most of the time it is because you have been connected to your twin flame at some point on this journey. Your twin flame is usually a definite karmic reflection, a mirror to you, to show you the things about yourself that maybe you've ignored. A twin flame relationship is intense and transformative. Are you struggling with a deep connection? This relationship challenges you to grow and evolve on a soul level. Yes, it is time for you to evolve on a soul level. It's time for you to grow. Recognition. You deserve to acknowledge your accomplishments. Have you been neglecting to celebrate your efforts? Take time to recognize your progress, no matter how small. It will fuel your growth. Maybe you are not acknowledged as far as being recognized for the things that you do. You are not shown appreciation on a daily basis. So maybe it is not making you feel valuable. It is time for you to start recognizing yourself and the effort that you are putting in, whether that is towards a goal, whether that is towards your healing. It doesn't matter how big or small. Recognize every accomplishment until it becomes natural for you to congratulate yourself, to feel good about yourself, to fall in love with yourself. Openness moment. This is a time of openness and new possibilities. Are you ready to embrace them? Stay open to new experiences, and you might find unexpected opportunities. It is time to find moments to be open and let go love. Letting go of past love opens the door to new possibilities. Are you holding on to an old relationship? Release it and you'll find peace and the potential for new love. It is time to let go of the past. It is time to walk away and forgive, release, surrender the past so that you can truly heal and move forward into the future that you really want. Yes. Commitment. Commitment is the key to long-term success. Are you hesitating to make a decision? Commit fully to a path and you'll see the results of your dedication. This means being 10 toes down for what you choose, not being wishy-washy, hot and cold, in and out. This is about making a choice to walk away from past life connections, commitments, being open for new opportunities, open to new opportunities where you are able to be recognized, where you are able to truly grow, heal, and evolve, because your past has shaped who you are today, but it doesn't define you. It is not the final say so. Perhaps you are and have been dwelling too much on past memories. So look at how those experiences have helped you grow. But know that you are constantly evolving. If you choose to not stay stuck, you can continue to evolve. You can continue to grow if you choose to not stay stuck. It is a choice. Free will is a thing. Few messages from your higher self. Few wisdom messages of advice from the higher self. A couple more, please. When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. Courage is needed. Be brave and authentic. You were always destined to be. You are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. As soon as you are able to let go of the past, as soon as you ask for assistance because you are ready to commit to your new path forward, you will receive assistance. My right hand is itching. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. You have to have faith. You cannot know the outcome of everything. Just take the first step and have faith, because you are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. So keep growing, keep going. Do not give up on yourself. Keep growing, keep glowing. All right. Let me get you your Wisdom Shadow Oracle. What is the most important Wisdom Shadow Oracle message? Oh, wow. The energy is strong. But I will take the one that flipped, which is soul care. Wow. Emptiness, resilience also flew out, doubt, and panic. These could be things that you are also feeling. Soul care. I value and nurture my innermost layers. I make time to care for my soul. Countless layers rippling inward and outward, ever swirling, ever spiraling, creation unfolding itself, lit from the eternal, internal flame, rising up from our passionate roots, life force informing the body, portal of truth at the heart center. We are far greater than our bodies, minds, and identities. We are beings more infinite than we know or can fathom. There are countless layers we cannot see or identify, yet we are interconnected to it all. How intertwined do we allow ourselves to be with the infinite aspects of who we are? Do we walk in disconnect with our soul self? Or is our soul our core wisdom keeper and informant of our day-to-day lives? Our soul needs care, intentionality, and awareness. If we create the time to tune in to our soul awareness and allow our soul self to speak to us, we can walk our lives with a deeper sense of wholeness, interconnectedness, and ease. We must remember to care for ourselves at our innermost core layers and notice what experiences, interactions, and acts bring a deep soul fulfillment and nurturance to the core of our beings. Consider what lights the inner flame, the most primal core layers of who you are. What makes you feel in connection with your innermost creative passion? What creates a deep opening in your heart center? What is your soul longing for? What care and tending is your soul self asking of you? Yes, this is about what you truly need deep down, what your soul truly needs within. You have to pay attention to what you truly desire deep down, not in the material world. What does your heart desire? What does your soul desire? Are you even connected to your soul? Because, truth be told, a lot of people are not. And that's a scary thought, but it is the true fact. And if you are not, how do you get back in contact? How do you become connected again if that is what you want? And if that is what you want, it means that you want something deeper. You have a desire that is deeper than material. It's time to pay attention and figure out how to get reconnected with yourself, with your soul. What is the most important angel number and advice for the collective? What is the most important angel number and advice for the collective at this time? Angel number 251. Listen. Be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the comment link. There is good advice to be uncovered. Listen, pay attention. All right, collective, that is part 2 of our shadow work messages for this week. Thank you so much for being here with me. Again, I always pray that the messages do resonate for you, that they do give you some food for thought, that they do encourage you to put in the work towards your self-love and self-care so that you can grow, heal, and evolve, because you are always worth the effort. If it resonated for you, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.